Hello, this chapter 12 has a lot of trig in it, so I wanted to give you a quick reminder of how to solve or evaluate equations with trig. So this says the sine of 4 pi over 3. So I'm looking at this pi over 3, and since pi means 180 degrees, what I'm doing is I'm cutting 180 degrees into 3 parts. 180 divided by 3 is 60 degrees. So what I'm looking for is the fourth 60-degree angle around my unit circle. So this is pi over 3, 2 pi over 3, 3 pi over 3. So I must be here at 4 pi over 3. That is a 60-degree angle here in my third quadrant. When I say I want the sine, what I'm looking for is the side opposite the 60-degree angle. 60 degrees is a very large angle compared to 30 degrees. So I'm going to pick my biggest ratio that I have. The smaller one goes here. And because I'm going down, I have to remember that this answer is negative root 3 over 2. I can also remember that all students take calculus. And that means sine is positive in the first and second quadrant. Here I am in the third quadrant where only tangent is positive. So I do have to remember to put that negative sign on there when I am writing the sine of that 60-degree angle in the third quadrant. So the final answer is negative root 3 over 2. This is an angle. It's a 60-degree angle in the third quadrant, and this is a ratio, a side divided by a side. So this chapter, we're going to focus on kind of going the opposite direction. I'm going to give you the ratio, and you have to tell me the angle. So I am looking for an angle whose opposite is negative 1/2. So I do have to tell you that do not give me all of the answers, because you would be going forever and ever, because you can go around this circle over and over. So I just want the two answers between 0 and 2 pi. Don't go around your circle more than once. So I'm looking for an angle whose opposite is negative 1/2. So sine is negative here in the third quadrant and also negative here in the fourth quadrant. So I like to draw myself these little pictures. And I like to mark my angles and my 90-degree angles, and I like to put the sine where it goes. So I'm looking for an angle whose opposite is negative 1/2. And the answer is 30 degrees. And I think about that as pi over 6. But I am not in the first quadrant. So I am a pi over 6 into the third quadrant. And this is 12 pi over 6. So I am at 11 pi over 6. So my final answer is, what angle has a sine of negative 1/2? And the answer is 7 pi over 6 or 11 pi over 6. That's my final answer. Anyway, good luck today. Have fun.